All right, welcome to the call. Thank you for joining me. I see one kitchen, four black screens, and one comfy chair. Welcome. Meal prep Sunday for Jacqueline. Let's keep here. All right, the topic tonight, and it goes along with my post that I shared. If you guys don't follow on Instagram and you have it, follow the Fit Club or my own personal. But I shared it earlier this week, and just talks about like we're all real people. I own a gym, yes. I'm busy, everyone says it, yes. They all say I must not get any sleep. Well, you probably get more than everyone else, for the most part. And just all these different things get said about my life, this and that, and I have to be like this superhero person sometimes, but it's not true. Not true. We are all the same. We just have different potential, I guess, titles at work. We have different setups at home. We have different jobs. We have all this kind of thing that's completely different, but yet we're still in this and we still have the same struggles. And this week is going to be super challenging for me to not have half of that list. So let's go here. I don't know if you guys saw, but the list is no pizza, no chips, that's easy, no candy, that's tough. Ice cream's been tough lately. There's a certain box of ice cream sandwiches in the damn freezer. No fried food, that's pretty easy. No chocolate is difficult. No soda or juice is easy. No cake is easy. Cookies is so-so. An arrowroot cookie, though, makes the list. I'm going to include it so I don't eat them because my kids love them when they do good things. So I have these struggles. I don't always want to do anything sometimes. But I think what keeps me going, and I want you guys to really take note of this, is that I understand my personal journey is extremely long. And that needs to be written down somewhere for yourself to understand that it's extremely long. It's not a timeline per se of like, hey, I'm 35, average life. It's that my life's journey is extremely long, and my goal is to truly find out who I am, what I'm meant to do, and how I want to go about it along the way is just to be able to move the best I can, even though at times I'm not moving well currently. I need to reflect more on the success that happens when I'm up and when I'm down, because whether you think success only comes when you're up, it's not true, because I'm going to look at my body right now is not moving the way I want it to move. It doesn't feel the way I want it to feel. When I do squats, it hurts. I can't put my arm behind my head on my one shoulder because it's very difficult. Lisa, you know what that feels like. I've got a knee that deserves a paper that says I have to go back to Fowler Kennedy, and that's 3+ years old that I've been dealing with that one. So they didn't even tell me what my results were for my MRI. They just sent me to my surgeon. So that can't be great. I got to call in the morning to find out a little bit more about that. But I got a lot of things happening, but what keeps me going is that I'm rising above these issues and I'm still achieving goals. We are changing more lives in the gym. We're reaching more people. We're about to drop a really cool thing that's going to happen soon coming forward. I open that page and I see in the inner circle and I see in the Fit 500 challenge all these people coming together and pushing each other when someone's down. Like Suzanne just posted in the Fit 500 saying she's behind and this and that, and immediately like 10 people started posting and they're just all coming to her aid and pushing. So like, even though you don't feel your best, if you have your eyes open to what's actually happening around you, there's a lot of good that can pull you out of these situations. Facebook is really cool sometimes, sharing memories. I shared that memory of my friend and old client, Michelle Beamers. And it truly, like, if you haven't watched that video, I just shared it on my wall. You need to go watch it. It's just her opening up and telling me that her life has changed completely just because of what I do. And it's really cool, even though like Facebook has its quirks about it, but it brings these memories at times that I don't even understand, because they're very key and they're very important memories that we've shared. But it's just really cool stuff that's happened. I won my golf tournament. I won another one yesterday. I've played the best I've ever played. It's one of my dreams to grow up and do something about it with the game of golf. So maybe I can give back in different ways. I just have to think outside the box. I'm not going to be a pro, because I can't just drop everything and go become a pro, and that's what you need to do. But I watched these kids today on the golf course, and they literally are kids. They're like 20 and 21 years old, playing at my golf course in the Pro Tour and the Canadian side, and they're incredible. It's so amazing to watch them, and it just fires me up even more. And I'm getting these little pieces from other things that I involve myself in that keeps me fired up, even though, again, let's list it, I'm not feeling the greatest. I got a bum shoulder, a bum knee. I don't always eat the best, but I just continuously put in work over time, and I understand that you can't cram it all into a week. And if you don't get everything done in that week, you can't beat yourself up. You can't treat yourself like a punching bag and then you don't excel the week after, because that's when compound interest starts adding up in the wrong direction, right? You start adding up the wrong things. So you punch yourself at the end of the week for something you did that week. Then on Monday comes around, you're going to continue punching yourself. It's going to hurt more and more and more. And you're going to want to do that thing even less every single week. And then all of a sudden you're weeks without action. But that's where I know that I'm really, really good at that. I do not go long periods of time without action, without a burst. They say, oh, you're going to burn out. They say all this and that. I don't believe in any of that. I believe in setting up a set of disciplines so that you know you can continue for a long duration of time. Right? So let's take a marathon runner that goes through their steps. They don't rush anything. They have a system. They wake up and start a routine. They continue it throughout the day. They're training all the way to race day, and they don't break from it throughout the whole thing, because they know it's a long period. And if they do break a little bit from it, the plan is not going to go quite as they thought, and you won't deliver the best results. You have to have this concrete plan that you can always go back to, and it's easy to implement. It's like, all right, Sunday night, I'm going to do an hour of meal prep. That's an hour more than I did last week, so let's do it. Okay, I got the chicken on, I got all this stuff going. In an hour, you can get a lot done, right? So that's basic. That's 1 hour. And then Monday morning, I'm going to wake up. I'm going to make sure that I don't do anything for someone else before I do something for myself. I'm going to stretch, move a little bit more. Like, these are basic things that disciplines can help you get past all these hurdles of things that aren't going well, that aren't feeling great, right? You have to have consistent action items, consistent. If you try to do 100-pound weight loss in 6 months, if you hit it, awesome. If you don't, and it doesn't happen within a year or 2 years, you have to look at your daily habits. You have to look at where your, I guess, like the slack comes in. Where are you sitting on the couch watching TV, snacking too many times? It's not that it's 1 time is bad, 2 times is okay, 3 times is getting there, 4, 5, 6, all the way to 10, 20 in a row. You start building these habits, and then you don't even think anything of it, and it just continues to happen. You have to watch these things, and you have to take note of them. If you're really bad at it, then you need to make sure that things change. And the only way you can change is by actually taking notice of what you're doing and taking ownership for what you're doing. So when I'm down and out, struggling, feeling like everything's defeated, I go to my go-tos. I'm just like, okay, I'm going to go back to my oatmeal with protein. I'm going to wake up a little bit earlier and get it done, because my kids, you know, I've been sometimes waking up too late and I don't get to that. So then I end up packing the kids up, getting their breakfast ready. We're off to their school, dropping them off at daycare. All of a sudden it's 11:30 and I'm like, oh man, I haven't eaten yet. That's when I know things went wrong. But if I would have woke up 15 minutes earlier, I could have got it prepped, eaten it, away you go. And the key really happens, it's tonight. So this call goes till 9 p.m. Lisa, you're dead tired. You knew the call was happening at 8:30. At 8:15 is crunch time for you. That's your cue to say, okay, I got 15 minutes to get something done that I don't need to do in the morning anymore and get that done. So then you can go right to bed at 9 p.m. Right? Whether you did that tonight or not, or you have anything going on, but that's the mindset that you have to have. It's like, okay, this is game time. Let me get one task out of the way so that I can wake up that little bit earlier in the morning and take care of myself. And that starts your day. That's the fire that starts your day. That's action. If you start there, you're going to continue it throughout your day. And whether it lasts for a day, 2 days, 3 days, at least you know you have that one go-to move, that one go-to habit that'll restart that fire again. That's what I do. I do it often. And that's to say sometimes lately I've fallen off just because it is crazy. It is busy. Transitions are happening. People are going to work. Kids are going to school. It's just, it is wild. But you have to have those go-tos. Without them, you're just shooting, right? I always say shoot first, aim second. But honestly, if you have those go-tos, it makes it a little bit easier to aim at the target and start delivering the results you want over time. But you have to understand it's over time. It's not this short period of time. Everybody wants to get it done, get it done, get it done. But it doesn't work like that. It is a long duration of time. Lisa, can I pull you on the call?
Sure.
Is there something that you know you have to do in the morning that you could get done tonight that would give you a little bit more time tomorrow?
Yeah. Well, I've already got my breakfast made and my clothes put out for the gym for the 5:30 class.
Perfect.
So,
Anything else?
and the dogs' meals are ready to go. Their bowls are ready to go. So I feed them, put them out, get dressed. I'm good to go.
Anything else?
Oh, yes. Drink a glass of water.
Thank you. Where is that glass of water? Is it beside the coffee maker?
It's right in front of where my sweat towel goes and everything. So it's there right there in my face.
Perfect. And you can go to bed right after this call.
And I can go to bed right after this call.
That is what I like to hear. That is exactly how you want to set this up and how you want to be going into your routine, creating that nightly routine where everything's set in a row, things are set up. You can just grab and literally go. So put your coffee travel mug right beside it, lock it under the Keurig or whatever you have. Drink that glass of water while the coffee's pouring. Honestly, it takes you less time to drink the water than what it takes to drink the Keurig. You know that.
You're right. Yes,
right? So
I know now.
These are things that create discipline, guys. We have to practice it. We have to absolutely practice discipline. You don't just have it, right? Motivation you have and then you don't. Discipline, it's not one of those things that you have and you don't. It's one of those things that you have to build up to create. And at the same effect, it can be destructing. Like you can take it away slowly and slowly and slowly, your disciplines, and remove them from your life. So it goes both ways. You build it up and you can take it down. But motivation just comes and goes, comes and goes, comes and goes. It's not something that builds up. Motivation doesn't build up. You don't all of a sudden see it in the horizon coming at you and then it hits you. No, it doesn't work like that. It's just like I saw a post, I saw a person, I saw a really nice deed done across the street. You know, someone helped somebody across the street. I saw this, I saw that. That's immediate. You got to think motivation is instantaneous. It starts that fast and it ends that fast. So if you're relying on motivation to get you through your life or get you through your day or get you through your workout or get this, it can be very short-lived. But it's the discipline behind it that helps you push further. Are you disciplined enough to create that pattern in the morning or to create those habits in the morning where you're up out of bed, scoop your gym clothes, put them on, grab your glass of water, grab your coffee, into the car, dogs are out, everybody's happy. But can you stick to that without stopping in between, grabbing your phone, sitting down, going on Facebook, making your posts? If that's part of your morning routine and that's part of your discipline when you get your social media stuff out of the way, great, that's awesome. But don't make it the first thing, right? Put it in there, time it, whatever you got to do. I think time blocking social media and stuff like that is a great thing. Having the mental health side of things wrapped around of not getting caught up in it and being, that'll blow your budget right out. But put it in there, time block that stuff. And then off to work you go, or off to the gym you go. When you're driving to wherever you're driving, try to do it silently for a minute or two. And think about all the things that you want to accomplish in the day. Whether it's your mental checklist, whether you've written a to-do list for the day, pick the number one thing that needs to get done on that get shit done list and think about it. Think it through, right? And then take a moment of just relaxing, almost being grateful that you have another chance to get up and go and do this. I swear, it literally takes 5 minutes a day for you to put yourself in that mindset, and it can be very rewarding, and it's very easy to do in the vehicle. I am often driving either with a book on, silent, or bumping my greatest tune because I want to get into that frame of mind. And it changes as I'm coming home to see my family and kids and that kind of stuff. I get into a happy mode. It's like gangster music, I'm not gonna lie, it's gangster beats. I put them on and I'm driving down the road, and literally I look to my side and I look to the other side, and I'm in like this white family SUV putting on the hardest gangster beats ever. And the windows are open, I don't even care. And it's funny, it gets me in the zone just to come in with a smile on my face. So these are the little things that you do on the regular that get you going towards being productive, right? Getting you out of maybe a bad day behind you so you can go home and you don't bring it home. Those are all little things that I do to help me get through it. And I've shared on the calls in the past and it's posted online, but if you have to stop before you go to something, whether it's home, whether it's your job, whether it's an interview, whether it's to the gym, and you have something that you need to get done, get off your chest, get off your mind, I suggest you stop, pull over, get it done, and then continue. Because if you run into those events ahead of it with your mind somewhere else, you won't be present at all in anything that you're doing. So if that's something that you've built a habit on, that you continuously do that, and then you find yourself not present or not delivering the best product or not delivering the best attitude forward, maybe that's a little tip that you can implement into your routine where you feel overwhelmed or something's got you, pull over, try to deal with it, and away you go. That's something that I've done. It does work. It was given to me as a tip from one of my friends, so I'm passing it on to you guys again. And it's great. It just helps you create a level playing field for everybody around you so that you can deliver your best, right? These are little discipline things that you can do to help build it up. And then you have to realize when you practice these little things over and over and over again, you're going to get better at it. Just like if I practice my golf swing, I'm going to get better. If I practice prepping those meals, Jacqueline, you're 2 weeks in a row. Are you getting better? Nod yes. Yes. Oh my goodness.
I'm making salsa tonight.
I was wondering, you're moving way faster tonight than you were last week.
Yeah, I have much more to do.
It's a motivator, but that's great. You have much more to do. So that's your instant motivation, but you're probably better at it. Pay attention. Don't cut a tip of finger off, okay?
Okay. My meals are done, though.
Perfect. What's the salsa for?
Well, I'm canning.
Oh, it's that season.
Yes.
Nice. Okay, well, enjoy.
Thank you.
Guys, honestly, these little things, share them in the group. I'm not going to keep you for much longer tonight. I just want to share some of the things that I do. It gets me on track, or at least gets me back on track. But share your ideas in the group. Help someone else out. I want to see you guys posting, sharing all those ideas. There's lots of people asking for help. And even if no one's asking, it's a safe place to post in the groups. Just share whatever. that helps you build up that discipline so that you can continue on this long journey. And I want you guys to truly understand that the journey is longer than a week, 2 weeks, 3 months, 6 months. It's built on top of each other, right? It's a long time. So don't feel the pressure of like, oh, I'm sick for a weekend. Like I had one of the Dad Club guys say to me, you know, it's my birthday this week. I've got friends over. I don't want to undo what I've done in the last month. And I'm like, dude, 3 days of going on, let's call it a light bender because you're conscious of it, is not going to totally undo 30 days of hard work. It's impossible. So if you're caught up in that and that's something you've done in the past, just understand that those 30 days of discipline has built you strong for those 3 days that you won't be able to be. So just know that you can't undo something that quickly. It just doesn't work like that. All right, that's it from me. Share in the group, help people out, find out your reason why. Dig deeper. Maybe put it back out in the group if it's still the same. Maybe it's new. Go back to that reason why and then start implementing the things that you need to do to get it done. That's it. That's all. Lisa, you're good. You can go to bed.
Yeah, go on.
All
Good
right.
night.
Have a good night, guys. Thank you.
You too. Thank you.